Hello everybody. Today's episode of Culinary Arts, we're going to be making homemade, absolutely delicious, fluffy scrambled eggs. Follow me and I'll show you how to make them.
The first ingredient, obviously, in any scrambled eggs are eggs. To mix the eggs, we're going to use a bowl for spices, salt, pepper, and some wonderful, delicious butter for the frying pan to keep the eggs nice and moist. Our first step is going to decide how many scrambled eggs we want to make. Me, personally, I like to do 3 scrambled eggs for one person, 6 for 2, and then so on and so forth. Now, to be on the healthier side, I usually will make 2 whole eggs, and the third egg will just be egg whites. Now that we've had our 3 eggs into the bowl, there's 2 yolks and 1 only egg white. We're going to add our spices, our basic fresh ground black pepper, and then just a dash of salt. Now, to mix this, you can use a spoon, but today we're gonna be fancy. We're gonna class it up a little bit. We're gonna use a whisk. So I'm gonna go ahead and stick these in there, and you just whisk the eggs around. Don't beat them, you just wanna whisk them around. You wanna keep them fluffy, and eggs are very delicate. So we're just gonna give them a good little whisk. We're gonna take this out. Now we're done with this. We're gonna stick this into the sink. Next, we're gonna put these into our pot. Now, I've already turned this frying pan on, so instead of putting Pam or olive oil inside the pot to keep the eggs from sticking, we're gonna toss in just a little bit of butter. You'll notice now, because the pan is hot, the butter is starting to melt. So we're just gonna go ahead. We're gonna move the butter all the way around the pan so that it greases the entire bottom, so this way nothing sticks. Now that our butter is fully melted, we're going to toss the eggs into the pan. Now that our eggs are in our pan, I do not know what this tool is called. I call it a whiskey thing. No idea what it's called. We're going to use this, and we're going to move the eggs around. Remember, eggs are like a puppy or a baby. They're very delicate, and they require a lot of attention. So by mixing them around in your pan, you're going to keep them nice and fluffy. We're going to keep doing that, and they're going to cook. Now, some will stick to the bottom. That's okay. That's okay. Don't stress out about it. Don't worry about it. They're going to be delicious. You just want to keep mixing them and mixing and mixing. Now they're mixed pretty good. We're going to take a break for a second. And now, again, we're going to keep mixing our eggs. Now they start to form. We don't want to dry them out. We want to keep them nice and fluffy. Right now, it's been about a little less than a minute on number 4, so right below medium heat. And from the looks of them, they're not running. They're done. We're going to turn the stove off, and we're going to serve them up. You'll notice now the eggs are plated. They're very fluffy. They're not runny. We can see the little traces of pepper, a little bit of salt. Now, usually with eggs, since we're being healthy, we may want to toss in some fruit. It could be bananas, strawberries, apples, peaches, mangoes, melon, doesn't matter. It's whatever you want. For this dish, we're going to toss in some strawberries. So I'm going to go ahead and wash them, cut them up, put them next to it, and then we're going to dig in. Now that is our finished product, our wonderful, delicious, fluffy eggs, fresh cut strawberries. Very healthy, nutritious breakfast for one. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Dig in, try it, let me know what you think. Remember, cooking is fully customizable. If you want to toss in a different spice, go ahead. You don't like what I use? Don't worry about it. You make it however you want it. As long as it comes out delicious, that's all that matters. Again, hope you enjoyed it, and I'll talk to you soon.